Yeah, my comp is settled because it doesn't even matter if Pickle loses, he beat Hedgie, so he wins
Yeah,
on
the
the
head-to-head.
head-to-head.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Again, if everyone, welcome everyone to the tips, Pass Dog and Java. Hello.
Yo, yo, yo!
If you haven't seen it, watch Luca's fantastic video, the run to the show pony. It will make this video make more sense because he's gone through and highlighted every team's chances of making the show pony, which is was a good watch. Nice 10-minute video. Quickly smashed it down while having dinner. It was good. So
He
shout out
knows
to
how to
Luca.
make a good short video, doesn't he? Something we could probably learn from.
Yeah, look, he's got the professionalism. He's like the Apple. I'm like the PC. You know, he's got the good shit, and I've just got a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, if you haven't watched it, guys, watch Luca's video. The show run to the show pony. I think just two of us are guaranteed, which is myself and Saxon. I think we've got the automatic show pony ticket for this round.
I think Pickle's going through as well. I think
No.
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 So if Hedgie wins, he can knock him off.
They're playing each other.
Oh, that's this round. Okay,
That's this
yeah,
round,
right.
Both of them, I think it's Knob and the last one. One plays, the top four teams all play each other.
That's cool.
It's very good. So
That's very cool.
It ends up. So again, guys, if you've got a chance, I definitely recommend watching Luca's video. He does go into a lot of detail, of more detail than what we go through. We just show pictures and go, what a shit team.
So should we start with the shit pit?
We should. Let me quickly get into it. Nope. Those are my shit teams.
So while he's getting into it, we've got the round 5 or day 5. We've got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tooties Carmen.
Right. So this is. We'll start with those ones. If you can let me know who's playing who.
Yeah. So and then it's yourself with the Jigglers versus the Stadium Security.
Yep.
And then there's the Pedo Ring Circus versus the Southern Pride. And look at by the looks of things, you are almost guaranteed to go through.
No, I've got the head-to-head.
No, you are guaranteed because you've got the head-to-head. Okay, so that's good. So the outcome of your match is only relevant to the extent that you lose players.
Pretty much.
Stadium Security, he's pretty much guaranteed going to the... No, he is guaranteed going to the Wooden Spoon by the looks of it.
That's it.
So that's a dead rubber. And then you've got the Pedo Ring Circus versus the Pride. So the Pride could go through with you, and the Pedos could also go through with you if things go their way.
That's it. But the Eagles can still do it as well. Like, again, guys, we probably won't go through all the who can and who can't. We'll just show you the teams. Watch Luca's video. He put a lot of effort into it, more than what we do.
All right, so let's have a look then at your...
Yeah, the dead rubber?
The dead rubber. Look at your team versus the...
I'll check mine out first. It's, like I said, I had a very lucky win.
You had a very lucky win.
Very lucky win.
Capitalised on a critical failure on the Friends' part, but also you had a pretty unlucky, a very developed claw piece died.
Yeah, one cat opener. But
one absolute pain. But you've got a couple of levels here. What are you going to give this Bull Centaur?
Let's have a look. I've got it live at the moment. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put you on mute.
Oh, he's putting me on mute. Oh dear.
Sorry, man. I had one of my kids come in and scared the bejesus out of me. I'll quickly do Megatron. Let's bring him up. We'll see where he rolls. Look at this. You don't get this on any other show. A general skill, because I'm not that fucking lucky.
General skill set. What is it? Tackle then?
Tackle or Mighty Blow. I think I'm going to be up against the Knob.
You're up against the security.
No,
the Knob
so
mob,
the finals.
right.
The finals. I'm up against Pickle
Yeah,
or
Wizards. Yeah, so
yeah.
you'll be.
I'm gonna
The Knob Mobs, the Necro.
Necros, them.
Or
I'm up against them.
yeah,
So depending on how I go, I'm gonna check out theirs. And I'll quickly just do my dwarf. Double. Oh, you bastard. Anyway, so nothing special.
just a regular.
Just a regular. No third claw.
Mm.
So, Chorfs, mate, they've just done what they've done. After 16 casualties in 3 games, I think I got 0 against Kemri. So.
Yeah, that's right. Was probably due after 16 in 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, so stand firm on Astro Train.
Don't know, man. I'm gonna go for it. I might get a pilot on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course.
Fun and games.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a very impressive team. Taking a little bit of a hit, but should be fairly formidable.
Should be
against the security, and this is a team that's not developed in any sort of a standard way. We've got lots of like 5 Mighty Blow there now.
He's got
one claw Mighty Blow to bother you.
No, he's got 2.
Oh yeah, the Mino's got it. Nice.
The Mino's got it, so
and he's got a couple of levels going now as well.
Yep. So Chaos Warrior, you assume that's going to be block. And a Beastman.
Needs guard though.
He does need guard, but yeah, and that's going to be the problem. I've got a lot of. I didn't lose a guard piece. I've still got 6 guard, and 2 of them on strength 4.
Yeah.
So I'll let you quickly talk about this team for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. So the Mino looks scary with his claw and juggernaut. There's a couple of niggles here though, which may not fare very well against the Mighty Blow and Claw of Jawa's team. I'm pretty comfortable picking Jawa here, to be honest. Like Mad Dog's had a bit of a tough season, or tough 3 seasons really with the Chaos. He's built up a pretty interesting team, but Jawa's crew are just formidable, and that Claw Mighty Blow combo is gonna punish the beasts in particular, but even the Chaos Warriors will be a bit of a punish there, and I'm happy picking Jawa to win this one.
It's going to be tight. On paper, it looks good. His team's got a lot of things that will trouble me. He's got a strip ball. He's got blitzers that can get into my cage. But look, I don't know if I'm going to play conservative and just watch him run past me as I look after my players, or if he makes a mistake, I'll just try and go in and see if I can go undefeated for this season.
What we do know is that you know how to get a draw.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So
we're good at that. So we'll see how they go.
Well, the other game we've got here is the Tooties Carmen versus the Pedos, I think, is it? No, versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, so this is a big one. Dash versus Bash in both qualifiers, effectively, for the other spot on top 2. Having just played Tooties, it's a scary team, man. Like, those Tomb Guardians, I threw him into the crowd and piled it on, hit him with claw, and they just laughed at me and let me kill myself. So it was frustrating. And he does love his passing game, especially with an agility-free thrower.
Yeah, and so that was really impressive what he did there last night. Like, just the whole switch back. I saw it coming a little bit, and I was just like, oh, that's pretty cool on a Kemri team. Like, it happens, but on a Kemri team, that's really cool, I think. And had he been able to pull it off, I reckon he'd be a hot contender for Play of the Week in Luca's video later. But yeah, he did really well. And
I managed to convince him to play after only having 2 hours sleep. So, hey,
got him.
Got him. It's looking good. He didn't suffer any damage, and I think no one else has leveled.
He's got a lot of tackle here, doesn't he? Which will go well against the elves. A lot of tackle, a lot of block.
Mighty blow.
A bit of block, a bit of mighty blow.
Yep.
But like the Toomies don't do a good job of chasing elves around the park, and if Ags is just sort of leaping into a cage, then the guard's important, but really he's making two red die blocks anyway. So if that's what he's after, he does have the sure hand. So as long as he's got it on the throw out, the strip ball won't be the worst. But well, yeah, I think he's set up to beat him. Let's have a look at Ags.
He's got enough tools, and that's the big one. What is Ags up to? Because he's had a bit of a rough try. Oh, he's got more than 6. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Down a war dancer.
Fucking.
No, the strip ball doesn't matter anyway.
I so wanted to play elves next cycle, and then I see stuff like this, I'm like, maybe I'll play orcs.
Maybe not. Yeah. There's a lot of hurt here, isn't there?
There is. So he's got his
flower. You know, it's only a fresh catcher, and he's got the money to replace it, so that's probably not that big a deal. He's missing a war dancer. That's always a big deal.
Yep, but he's got his good one. Like you said, strip ball's not going to be in effect.
Exactly.
He's got his one turn up, and that's going to be the problem. I think he's going to try and defend in the first half, get screen, and then he can go for the one turn on turn 8 if he does score, and if he doesn't, so be it.
But that's a one turn. That's a one turn with a push, right? Like that's not just any old one turn.
10, 11, 12. Yeah, one push. Yeah, one push, which that's nothing for him. He hasn't got sidestep though. But I mean, agility 5, movement 9, sprint, fantastic. Other than that, he's pretty much playing with loners, isn't he? 2 catches, 3 catches that are good, and 1 more dancer.
3, 4 or 5 loners. Might be 5 because he's short one anyway.
So
that'll be tough with the Dodgers.
12, 7, 14, 28. He's not even going to have much TV.
Yeah. I think Frenzy has shown he's not bad with the Camry, but I'm going to back Agslings. Agslings is a very high quality coach, knows how he's playing with these elves, and I think I've seen Frenzy struggle a bit with some of the faster squads, as you would with Camry, so I'm going to back Agslings.
I'm going to go with Tootie, actually. I think Camry... I have a feeling Tootie's going to put some pressure on, and I think Ags' team is going to crumble to the mighty blow in strength 5. I think it's going to be an issue. Probably a draw. I think Ags will be able to get this quick touchdown, but I don't think he's going to be able to survive the onslaught from the Camry. So that's my tip, but I'm known to be a curse.
Well, let's have a look at the Pedo Ring Circus then. Before we jump into the Southern Pride, that's what I've just got open. Yeah. They've got one MNG player, plenty of injuries.
He's got his strip ball wrestle though, so his best. Alvis has left the building, unfortunately, for this game. But having said that,
plenty of other formidable pieces here. You know, like catches with wrestle and a strength up blitzer with guard, and it's a nice. I think the Keystone teams always seem fucking sexy to me. I don't know about you, but
we've got one in our tabletop league. He's undefeated in 8 games.
Wow.
And the linemen are just amazing. Just jumping in. You can't just box against them. You can't cage. It is good, and we all know Blake knows how to use them. But can they take on draws with the amount of guard that he's got?
Wow, it's just walls of guard, isn't it?
It is. I'll have a look at it. It's. I mean, I only got lucky against him. I killed one of the guards, I think.
There's one here with a move bust.
Yep.
Oh, I can't believe Robin Ely got an edge boost. That's amazing. That's exactly what Bubble wants.
That was the game after I made him missing next game.
Yeah.
And he obviously had some training off season, and picked up an edge plus. But he's a monster.
Isn't he? He's probably sexier than Paulana now. With an edge boost.
Yeah, Paulana was a classic though. You can't go past the OG. But what we got?
Yeah.
Mighty Blow, Mighty Blow, Mighty Blow, Mighty. I know my Mighty Blow did absolute number to Kislev. He's got more Mighty Blow than I do.
So much of it here.
More guard than I do. I think he's in trouble. I think Bubba's just going to roll this one out, and if Bubba does it, I think he's got the head-to-head. So all Bubba has to do is win, and I think he's got the best chance. He's going to make finals. Show pony.
So I'm interested in what Bubba's record is against Blake.
Have a look, yeah, check it up. While we're looking at that, I'm going to switch to the next group. Who do you think's going to win
Bubba. Is he Bubba Tat? Bubba Tattoo. Sorry, what's that one?
Who was your tip?
Out of these two?
Yeah.
Look, I'm leaning to Bubba as well.
My brain's not working at the moment.
Blake. Nuts. 66.
There we go.
Oh, it's very even. They've played twice each. 5 times. They've won twice. Both won twice and drawn once.
There you go. Only 5 times.
Yeah. Huh. Anyway, yeah, I reckon it's Bubba just on the strength of that Mighty Blow and guard, like you say. Moving along to the Wank Tank.
Wank Tank. So this one I think is one of the rounds which is pretty much done and
decided.
Dusted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I think Pickle just needs a draw. But having said that, I think this one, the only one that really matters is the Orcs versus Consequences. Is that one?
Yeah, Orcs versus the Undead. That's right.
Yep.
So Consequences is Pickle.
Yep. So that's the battle for second place.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's check
the
them
new
out.
bomber guaranteed through.
Yeah. So even if they lose, they can still come in. So same as me. Even if we all both lose, we'll still come in second place in the division. So we're safe. But it just depends on who we play against. So we'll do the dead rudder first. Saxon, he's made it through. Let's have a look at him and see why. Neat.
It's a good little team, isn't it? Lots of claw, nice little edge plus and a big hand.
Big hand, beautiful
beastman there. A couple of guard, not stacks, but a couple.
No, he hasn't gone for the guard. He's definitely gone for the mutation, the can openers,
and the murder.
Yeah,
it's gone for the murder, but that's very respectable. And you know, when you got plenty of strength 4 pieces, or you're blitzing on a strength 4 anyway, you only need a few guard really, unless you're facing off against the dwarf team. So nothing unusual there. It's just as you say, the can opener team.
Yep. It's neat, nice and neat. Who's he up against?
Is he playing the? Sorry, I should have it open in front of me, shouldn't I? He's playing the Green Team 2020, which is the Lizards. So Matt,
the hot and cold player of our group, really, isn't he? He's a bit like Hedgie. Him and Hedgie, if they're on, you can't beat them. If they're a little bit off, they just have a rough trot, unfortunately. Let's have a look.
These Lizards have been, like, you look at their development, and it's just not enough for this point in the series. Yeah, he's lost so many. Look, he's got 3 AV8 Saurus.
Yep, and another Saurus with nothing.
Yeah, and that's just, at this point in the series, like the 3rd season, that sort of shows how debilitating he's had it. He's had a lot of Sauruses die. It's been ridiculous. But, you know, like, he gives people a bit of a run for their money. He's got a Wrestle Saurus here, Wrestle Break Tackle now, which is an interesting choice, and I think, you know, gives him some options for ball sacking. You don't often see a Wrestle Saurus, and his Strength 5 Saurus is a beast, even with the 8 AV, you know, he just smacks shit around, it's awesome.
I like that he's giving him Break Tackle, though. Basically, he's your ball sacker. Like, you've got your killers everywhere, but that is a strength he can dive cage.
Yep.
So like cage dive, should I say, and then take down the ball carrier with a wrestle. I like having one. I like it. It's a
Yeah,
nice
me
thing.
too. And then he's got a
Movement
super
9
developed
skink.
skink down there in Bandit
Yeah.
with the catch, the sidestep. Is that diving catch? Or
Uh,
diving tackle, maybe?
Diving tackle, probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
diving catch. Catch
So, yeah,
and diving catch.
that gives him a lot of options that they often don't have.
No, I like it. I like it.
Good fun.
But you can see Bingo the second, Bluey the third. Just
Yep.
it just goes. I think he just mans up a little bit too much. In which case, I would recommend playing Chorfs or Dwarfs if you want to do that, Matt. I think you would have some fun.
I'm interested to see what he plays next season. Actually, I think with all this armor 8 against Claw Mighty Blow, I think he's going to suffer again.
Yeah,
this match. I've got to pick Stormy.
Sucks and undefeated for the home and away. So that would leave it's just a battle of buddies, Pass Dog and Joel.
Yeah. Well, I had the battle of the buddies with Matt last round. Where I beat him 3-0. So I've got 2 Wolves back, one of them now with a move bust, which is a bit of a disappointment. And I fucked up. I think I should have given him Dauntless, not Sidestep.
Yes, no. I gave Dauntless to my one that had Mighty Blow.
Yes.
So I didn't give Dodge. So I think the fact after you gave him Block and Tackle, then yes, maybe you should have gone for the Dauntless there and then, but because one's a killer, one's a ball handler. Yeah. So maybe if you can get your other Dingo up and running, but he's a bit behind too, isn't he?
Yeah, he needs a couple of he needs a couple of MVP to go anywhere really. Yeah. But it's not a bad little squad actually. I really enjoy playing this team, and if I'm weighing up playing lots of things next season, but I just wouldn't mind giving Necro another go and just getting good at it.
They're fantastic.
They are good fun. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing them. I think, the 2 whites are pretty handy now. One with Mighty Blow, one with Stand Firm and Dodge, both with guard. Would love to have gotten another level on the fleshy.
Yeah, it's so hard. You probably noticed, unless you do the MVPs every game, they're like Blackhawks. They just do not level quickly.
Yeah, it's tough.
Especially in Necro, where you've got the werewolves, you've got the whites that already have blocks.
You're not blitzing with them that much, right? And they don't hit that often. But yeah,
they get the opportunist sort of block, and that's it. But
then we'll have a look at MSD 3K. It's my good mate Joel.
Yep.
He's this is the first time in about 4 matches he played with a full squad. So he's had a lot of injuries over the last little bit, and as you can see here, he's got an AV7 Troll Slayer, which I've actually got nothing to capitalise that other than a regular old hit. Like I've got a couple of claw pieces, but no, I've got one Mighty Blow. And then he's got a niggle on his big large, but with AV10.
Yeah, good
AV10, who cares about a niggle, right? So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out. And he's now got. Earlier on in the season, people saying Joel's got this amazing team of individual players. I think Gifted clocked it, but not enough of the core skills. Now he's got them. He's got 5 guard here now. So it'll be interesting. It's a good looking team.
I love that.
Yeah. Really cool, right? Kickoff return and edge
and strong arm.
Yeah. Yeah, and he plays a Bubba style of dwarf game, right? Like he loves a pass animation.
The analytical version of my brain just goes no, no. But I just noticed he's running plus 60 TV in cheerleader and coach assistance. That's a guy that really wants to get a team reroll on kickoff.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that either.
But if he spent he's got no gold. Oh, okay. 1740, 1670. It's going to be a close one. I guess. Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to win.
You going to win?
Yeah. And because I've got his number. we did the stats the other day. We've had like, I don't know, 15 times or something, and I've got nine wins, 5 draws, and he's beaten me about 3 times.
Take out casual carnage though. I've seen you guys. I've seen you guys play in there. That doesn't count.
Of course it does.
Look, on paper, it looks very tight.
Wow.
I think one of you is going to fuck up majorly and lose. I don't know who it is. I think it's going to be the first one to make a big mistake and hate themselves. It's going to cough it up. So, I'm going to say a draw. Nah, I'm going to say I think probably for the punters, it's hard to pick between you two. I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to go the safe bet.
Nah, I'm winning that.
You're winning
so
it?
then the match that matters, the consequences versus the Ruskies. So
3 wins and 1 loss. Pickle. So 3 wins, 1 loss. Going great until the top of the table. So he's only lost to Saxon. And if you look at the team, you're like, not that developed, but he's done well with it.
Well, it is actually. It is a bit more developed than you think, because he's got Dirty Player Wrestle Skelly and 2 block zombies. And so, in that respect, it is actually, like, he's not got the development on the positionals, but he's got it out there on some of the zombos, which a lot of us have been able to avoid. So, that's one thing. And then obviously he's got block on 3 out of 4 of the ghouls.
Yeah, he's got block on zombie. That is one hell of a skeleton that's worth TV.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fun, though.
It looks like a new mummy has come in.
Yeah, I don't know if he lost it or he must have lost it.
Must have.
I do love the name of his second mummy or first mummy. Tut Moist. Goopy. The second.
Someone had it first.
Yeah.
So he's got he's got a fast team, doesn't he?
Well, all those ghouls can get around, but he doesn't have the pieces to keep up with them. So, you know, like if he outpaces himself a little bit, then it's not like that. It's not like he can potato and screen particularly easily. He does need to. He can strike from afar a bit, but if he gets a bit stuck out in front, then he's in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't really have much ball sacking, does he? Like, he's got the 1 tackle. Cool. You've got a frenzy, I guess, and you've got a wrestle on a skeleton, which you should be able to see coming a mile away. But not much else. But let's have a look at what Hedgie's got, because at the start of the season, I didn't think Hedgie was going to make it, but now he's got a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I certainly gave him one in my game against him. I just sort of rolled over and presented my throat for gouging, and he did. Look, he's got better developed now. Like, he's got a nice little blitzer there with tackle, mighty blow, guard. I guess he's topping up his guard. I would probably expect. I don't know what he'd give his thrower there. Kick-off return, maybe?
I would like kick-off return.
Yeah.
I think for a movement 5 thrower, I think kick-off return is an absolutely beautiful skill, especially with the agility 4 for the catching as well. It will just speed him up a lot.
Yeah.
Goblin, agility 2.
That Goblin's going to die, probably.
You would 60k, you would sack that, wouldn't you?
Yep, for sure, if you desperately need another Goblin.
He's already got one, though. He's got a good one.
And then the move plus Black Hawk makes me laugh. Doesn't seem... I don't know that I would have taken move plus on a Black Hawk on my Orc run, but...
Mighty Blow or Guard, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you like movement 5 on the Black Orcs, play them in 2020, Season 2.
Do they have movement 5?
Yeah, they're movement 5 now because they're known as Big Guns, not Black Orcs.
Yeah, okay.
So
right.
They actually keep up with the thrower, which is
excellent.
Pretty good.
Do they still have the other same stats?
Yep, everything's the same except for animosity, which means they don't hand off the ball to anyone in their team.
Right, okay.
On a 1. He's down a Black Orc. Only 3 Black Orcs.
Yeah, he has been for a while. His problem has been that he's lost one and he hasn't had the cash to get him back. So, Yeah, and then there's the lineman's with kicks leveling. So you probably give that block. Or do they have strength access?
Nah.
Don't think they do.
Nah.
Yeah.
Probably
so if you doubles, I'd give it guard. Yeah. Anyway, look, I think. So looking at this,
Pickle.
I've got Pickle. Like, I think Pickle's having a good season. He's figured out the undead. He's playing them in a way that seems to be successful, and Hedgie's just too erratic, to be honest.
He needs to go back to Skaven. He wasn't a monster with them.
Was he? Yeah, okay.
I couldn't tell. I played Necro and he just beat the bejesus out of me.
Season 13 seems the right time.
I think we're going to see a few Skaven season 13.
I think so. Alright, let's go to the Knob Mob. First game, the Wong Fu's Wizards versus Super Bestest Friends, which, funnily enough, is Skaven. Buttonfly Skaven.
So who is it? Button versus who?
Luke Adrian.
Oh, so these two teams, these two teams cannot make finals in any way, shape, or form. So
which is shocking. Luke Adrian not making a show pony. He's made it every time he's played until now. So there's a record gone.
He has, but he also handicapped himself. If he ever decides to play elves, we're all screwed. So he was a generous god and just played Underworld and still made fucking show pony 2 seasons.
Twice. Yeah. I was hoping he'd do it again, to be honest, because that's a great story. But no such luck this time.
No, he's had the bad dice.
Yeah, well, he's had a bit of bad luck on his hero pieces too. You know, like he had those 2 strength 4 throwers, and I killed one in Case Carnage, and then Gifted killed one during the season. And
I think it was the first game or something.
Heartbreaking, right? First or second.
Yep.
So now he's got 2 throwers again, and one of them's got quite developed quite quickly. And the other one's pretty much naked.
I like it. I also love the 2-headed Underworld. So a lot of people go for the diving tackle as a standard sort of thing, but for 2 heads, just being able to do 2+ dodges
on it too,
with rerolls, it's just frustrating. But yeah, it's looking good. But I mean, it's a dead rudder, so I'm sorry, guys, we don't get to.
Well, can they make the silver bowl?
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
I think they are. They're playing out for the sloppy seconds. So
yeah, if Luca wins, he and the Orcs lose. Orcs go down, I believe.
Different comp. There's no Orcs in this one.
Oh, fuck it. Sorry, I was eating dinner. Wrong team. Never mind. Ignore me.
And so he's playing against Buttonfly's Skaven.
Yep, which has done pretty good for his first season. I mean, the comp we've got some scary people.
And some good players too.
Yep.
So he's got a nicely developed little squad here. Like he's got his piling on Skaven, his tackle Skaven, Storm Vermin, I'm trying to say.
The 1-turner?
And he's got his 1-turner.
That's a natural.
Which is that's gross. Yep. He's got sprint but not sure feet yet.
Nah, but
as long as you got the reroll. So that'll be interesting. Like that'll be a target too, I'm sure. But Luca might have a little bit of trouble responding to that one. Strength and edge up, got a runner. That's sensational with block.
Blood, yeah.
Yeah, but then
makes you wonder how he got to that section. Like, just have a quick look. History. How did he go? 2-2. So he got the draw against you. Oh no, against coughing up the other guys. Gifted. Managed to beat the Cowboys. Lost to the Vamps, but that's Commie being Commie. And lost to Zid. So he's done pretty good. So
it was a really, really hard mob.
Absolutely.
To be honest. I think he's done great for the quality of the coaches in there. Look, I got to back Luca. Just haven't seen enough from Button yet to show me that he can beat Luca on an average day.
Yep.
So that's where I'm at.
Yep, Luca. Good luck, guys. Who we got next?
Commie, Uberworld Black Ribboners versus the Phallus Cowboys.
Rightio. So Luca was saying in his video again, guys, please watch it. He still thinks that the Wood Elves can make finals if they win this game, and he's still tipping that the Wood Elves will make Show Pony, which is tough because this is going to be really one of the best games of the round, I think.
Absolutely.
Commie versus Brog. It's going to be with a nice, both, you know, they're not bash teams per se, so I'm expecting a lot of good tactical movement. You know, one's got leap, the other one's got hypnotic gaze. You're going to see some shit that you wouldn't even think was possible.
And so you've got, Commie's got 3 injured thralls, 2 of them with armor 6.
Yep.
With Bloodlust, can you possibly keep them, even though one's a blodger and the other one's a block shore hands piece?
Yep, because you need every single piece possible. You need it.
He's got 120k. He can replace, 2?
3? You can buy 3.
No, he can replace 3. So, do you fire all 3 and replace them?
What will you drop? You'll drop 150, 230. Put that up. You'll gain yourself 110 TV. So you drop 110, you'll be on 1350?
Even if you only keep the shore hands.
Versus 1600. I don't think Commie will. Commie, he might not. Commie will do what's best, I guess. But he's got. I guess we'll see what the Thrall's going to do first. The one that's leveling up. I think you would keep the. That's the thing though. Once short hands block, you want that.
Yeah, that's the only one I'd keep there, I think.
Yeah, but the other one's blodge. It's too good.
Yeah, but it's armor 6. I just don't see it lasting the match. Anyway, let's have a look at the.
You still need a pal to take him out because I don't think he's got much tackle. Let's have a look though. 1600. Has he cut a few people?
No, he's got an MNG here, MNG catcher, but he's got a long squad actually. It's only 12.
He hasn't picked up too many injuries that I've seen. So
he's had some deaths. It's just that they
can pick up.
He's picked up all the pieces back.
Yep.
He's got the 2 war dancers. One's pretty green. The other one very developed.
Yep.
Couple of Edge Plus pieces. That's fucking redonk, isn't it? Particularly the thrower and the catcher.
That's just the rich getting richer, isn't it?
It really is.
I could not roll a stat up over 3 seasons. And this guy's just like, I'll take 3 of them and make them the best ones possible.
I haven't this season either. I did last season roll quite a few. Yeah, last cycle with the Orcs.
Yep.
Yeah, look, I think. Who do you reckon?
I'm gonna go Wood Elves. I like the Wood Elves. The thrower, the catcher, the war dancer. You've got the treeman there. He's got a couple of wrestle pieces to stop the blodging vampires. You've got a strength 4 yourself that's mobile.
Yeah.
I am going to go Wood Elves on this one. I think they can score whenever they want. Where vampires can't. Because the elves are... Where are you going to go for?
I think I'm going to go for Commie. I just think... he's such a quality catch, and honestly, I feel like Brog's been pretty unlucky, and his unluckiness is not over.
You don't think so?
No, I think he's just going to open a rough one. It's just there's no logic to this. It's just a gut feel.
Yep.
I think Commie's going to wipe him out.
See, I think Brog's going to get the luck finally, get up his hopes and dreams, and then crush him in finals. So that's my guess. Which leaves us to Sidric, who can also make finals after ditching the Bretonians. So, shout out for that. Bring a real team in versus Covey. Can he make it? I think he's pretty much safe himself.
I've just had a look. So I've cracked open Sidric. He's got a bit of a rough time here. So he's got 2 pieces missing. One of them is his Claw Mighty Blow.
Ooh, that's a
killer
big one.
dude. But that means he's going to have I guess he's going to have 2 loners, which will suck. I guess they're only replacing Beastman, but Beastman without block are a bit shit.
4 rerolls. Huh.
Doesn't have a lot of guard.
Nope, no guards.
Yeah, I think Gifted's too crafty for Zidric. I think Zids has sort of been playing this I got to kill shit to win game.
Yeah.
And I don't think Gift's going to present himself. What he can do is just line up zombies against the pieces trying to kill things. And
pretty much. That's a nice straightforward Chaos Warrior you got. Be a shame if you had Decomposing standing beside you.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's got an absolutely delightful werewolf in Tack and White Fur.
Yeah.
He's recently rolled doubles on it to get him Mighty Blow. It's got all those other skills there. Like, that is a fucking delightful creature.
It should. Hopefully it will die.
Hopefully it will die. Well, if it was mine, it would already be dead because I would have dodged it out of an inappropriate square. But yeah, so then you've got, the standard same fleshies as I've got, similar whites.
Yep. Yep.
And just the 1 ghoul, and I reckon the 1 ghoul model's pretty much right for Necro.
Yeah,
I don't like it. Like, I've got 2 because I just keep getting them sacked. Yep. So I want one on the bench, but I think you only need 1 with Necro. You got all that extra range out of the wolves, so I reckon. Right.
Sure hands first as well. He picks up the ball, gives it to your werewolf, and the werewolf just runs. What do you think his werewolf's going to get? What would you pick? Sidestep seems like the obvious choice, just with a blodger.
Yeah.
Tackle? He's only got 1 tackle.
He doesn't have enough tackle, so I would certainly lean into that.
Yeah.
And in fact, I might have leaned into that with the hedge up one. Probably tackle on normals, given he's only got 1 other tackle piece.
I think so too. I think tackle's probably the tackle plus frenzy. You're getting someone down.
Or I might go dauntless. And this is for me. Like, I've found
it's great.
Necro's biggest. Well, I haven't used dauntless a lot, but Necro's biggest weakness is a lack of strength.
Yep.
And that dauntless would go a long way, particularly facing off on a few strength 4 Chaos Warriors. That could go a long way and help.
Again, shit cunt, my werewolf player. Dauntless, Mighty Blow, Tackle, Block.
Yeah, sensational.
It was just great. And as you said, it really targets those strength 4 players. You check a werewolf in, because all you need is a 2+. And you're good. And then off you went. I'm with you, mate. I think Gifted Covey is going to finish it off in style.
So I'm in the turd herd now.
Go the final one.
So there's only 2 games here because the superstars are smashing. You've got the bye. So you got Touchdown by Panties Lonro versus Baldwin, and Lonro has been dented.
He has, and he can miss Show Pony. I repeat, he can miss Show Pony.
Yeah, and if anyone can do it, it's Baldwin. Let's check and have a quick look at the panties. Now they're all healthy. None of them are out of the game.
My panties is
full
running
squad.
Vista. Has he done? Yeah, the blitz is still there. Yeah, he's recovered from the I think he lost a blitzer recently. I think it was Heidi Salami. I think she died.
She must have been MNG.
No, I'm pretty certain one died.
Oh, right.
I could be wrong. It could have been MNG, but
she's got 12 SPP, so it must have been a couple of matches ago if she did.
Yeah.
But this has got all those bones that he's always had.
Yep.
Block dodge. Yep. Healthy amount of guard, stand firm. Piling on Dixie Enormous now, and then that thrower with a little bit of tackle to top that up. A couple of wrestle pieces to fuck with you, and he just uses it all so well. There's not much you can really say, other than he lost to goblins.
He was running Vista that day.
So then he's playing off against Baldwin, who's had a
rough trot himself.
Rough trot this season, but he does a lot with what he's got. He's got a very formidable team.
And do you
Plenty
know why
of
he's
guard
losing?
for elves.
It's because he took a movement up on his blitzer.
Oh, get out of town.
Now, I'm telling you now, as soon as he took that, his team's been going downhill.
That's an extreme hot take.
Hey, I put my tinfoil hat on when I came up with that. But it's looking good though. I like it. It's still a solid block of players. Because he's only going to get, what, 3 loners? Hello, line of scrimmage. So you don't give 2 shits.
Yeah, exactly.
But no bench, and this is the problem with the Owls. They never have a bench because of that problem.
And they often want one. But, you know, he's up against loners who does have the tackle mighty blow piling on. So he might get a little bit stung here. Armour 8 will help.
But they've got equal guard.
They've got close to equal guard, is it? They've both got 4, or has he got?
Yep. No, 4 here.
Yeah, okay.
But he's also fast. He's faster with better agility.
I'm gonna go.
On paper, I would say High Owls should win this one.
And I'm gonna back him.
You're gonna back him.
I think Loner's had his day.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be the High Owls. They both got to win.
Yep.
They're not going to be playing for a draw. They've got to win. They're going to take risks.
Yep.
And I think it's going to be Baldwin.
I didn't think I would see this day, but I'm going to agree with you. I think High Owls are going to do it. Well, he'll probably
wouldn't that
win.
be exciting?
It would be very exciting and disappointing. I really want to try and face Loners one more time now that I've got more guard than him. So,
wouldn't it be good? Well, in that case, I hope that he does win for you. But I'm back in the.
Yeah, High Owls for me. So there's the roughie for you. I think Lima gets to sit this one out, which leaves
Hurricanes versus Greendale College.
So Greendale is on top of the ladder. Let's have a look at that. With a TV of 1020, fantastic. Missing a troll. Ooh.
That sucks a bit.
Hello, Morgan Thorpe.
Morgan Thorpe and Ripper.
Whose game is it?
Well, he's got the 100k.
Do we know whose home game it is? We don't yet. We don't, because if it's the Goblins' home game,
I think in the schedule it says it's the Hurricanes.
So
you assume that the first team is the home game, so it'll be the Hurricanes. So he'll have more expensive than normal. Which
I believe is it. The Hurricanes have the Wizard, or was it Baldwin? Let me have a quick look. Baldwin brings the Wizard.
Unless they both do, but Baldwin definitely has the Wizard's Tower.
The Wizard's Tower. Which means Luca, so Plurals, does not get his 50k reducement in star players.
Yeah, so you might only be able to afford Ripper plus something smaller, which would be a shame for him. But look, I guess
it's Goblins.
Luke
There's really
has
not much
proven
there,
that he can do plenty with them.
Yep. He's got a diving tackle, which is nice against Owls. What the hell's that skill? Catch, yep. You can tell I played short. What the hell's this symbol? Catch. Oh.
Wrestle jump up on one as well.
I like that.
It's good value, but there's not a lot to write home about here. It's a Goblin team where they've intentionally underdeveloped, and then we've got the Hurricane.
Come on, we've nearly done it. We've nearly through.
I'm alright.
No, that's all good. I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons.
So a couple of levels to come on a block lineman and a wrestle, dodge, strip ball, catcher. I imagine that's tackle then. To be the sack piece.
I think so. I think tackle's the right choice. Covers all the bases. A lineman with block. He's already got kick. Probably tackle. Yeah. I would probably go to tackle here, just to try and play this, because you want to win.
And you got goblins coming up, so
Yeah, I would
hit
probably.
as many as you can.
I'd probably just try and snipe the goblins and just go, yeah, pick up the third tackle, second tackle. No, that'll be free tackle, wouldn't it? Because we're going to give the catcher tackle.
Yeah, I would be giving the catcher tackles, and I don't know what else you'd give that block lineman.
No, I would dodge. Normally you would go blodge, so you go.
Yeah.
But he's got to beat him this round, so I would just line up on tackle and hope I get through and worry about the finals later.
Yeah, so Mr. M, Matt, this is a tough one for me. I haven't picked a draw yet. I'm gonna pick a draw for this. I think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw. I think they'll go hard.
He's just come off a 6-1 drubbing of the Ogres.
Yeah.
He beat Good Vibrations 4-1, but lost to Panties 0-2.
Yeah.
And lost to the Wizards 4-1. So he has played against Goblins before, effectively. Oh no, that was ages ago. April. No, that's fine. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that 5? It's only 5 rounds, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's only 5 rounds, isn't it?
35 over 3 seasons.
No, I'm just... He should have only played 4 games, correct? This is the 5th round?
Yeah. So that goes back to... Then he played his Wong Fu Wizards in Cash Carnage.
Yeah, that's it. I was going to say, I was just looking at the date. It was so close. I was trying to figure it out. You can tell I'm tired as well now.
Yeah.
So he's done well. Massive wins.
He's a good player. I reckon
I think he's
without
going to do
his
it.
troll, Luca's going to be in a bit of... Plurals will be in a bit more trouble.
Yep. And he's not going to get the 100k in inducements. I'm going to go with High Elves.
I'm still going the draw.
You're going to draw? All right, I'm going to say both High Elves are going to win.
Cool.
That's it. Thank you very much for jumping on. It was good to have you back on.
No problem, man. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for having me.
Indeed. To everyone that watches this either today or tomorrow or whenever I chuck it up on YouTube, good luck in the finals, whichever finals you make it in. And, yeah, guys, good luck.